One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Golden Hurricane of Tulsa. As we'll see the number 23 team in the country, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Florida Atlantic's offense will have the football first. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers.
There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Off to the races to the right. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And as a coach, you're just hoping you're out.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hauls it in. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Owls! Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it to the right here. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Let's talk for a second about Florida Atlantic. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. It's picked off. 13th time. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he wants it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost can't. Another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Shakes off the defender. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Clark. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. And some room to work. They bring him down at the 44-yard line. It'll be 4th down, but this might... prime go-for-it territory. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the 1st down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Hit as he... that ball now. Give to the running back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Really nice pickup there. It out to the 44 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quick spin on the run. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. Looking for space. It's Clark. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls line it up with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Buying some time. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they get the takeaway. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got an open man. Got some room to run. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Florida Atlantic trying to punch it in from the red zone. Takes a handoff. It's Daniels. Oh, he's got some space. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wide receiver going in motion. With the run on 1st and goal. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's going for the goal line. And the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He's loose down the left side. He's at the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing, turning it on. Quick step and go. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Owls just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Off the play fake on first down. He turns that loose down the right side.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. Oh, what a cut! Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
It's complete to the right. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag.
The offense pops it up. And what a fortuitous turn of events to get that football back. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on third and short. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Barry Johnson. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Well, it's a nice job tackling on defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that third down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
On the direct snap, it's Daniels. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Owls. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Clark. Got the first down and more. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Owls. The lead grows, and you can sense they know. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the SMU Mustangs, taking on last year's national champions, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Mustangs will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Baylor Bears offense will get first crack at it today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bears with the 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Owens. Grabbed over the middle, it's Watson. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
And these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You
got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bears!
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like it, scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Turner. Runs through a tackle. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run. The OC is going to give him the ball some more.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Bears have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. The inside handoff. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
Man, This defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Steps away to find some room. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. With the catch, it's Watson. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. A first down run in the red zone. And he runs it in front. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on them.
Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Looking for more room. And he's going to take. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the run, it's Turner. Can't get him to the ground.
Nice job by the defense, just being very sound, understanding what they were seeing, and going and getting it. A lot of times these running backs force missed tackles and make you miss and make big plays. This defense did a good job of not letting that happen.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Bears headed quickly to the line. Toss to the outside. Plows through the defense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That's a perfect example of not... No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
All right, that's one the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A gap or the B gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
Signals for the fair catch, and plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
That's caught. It's Williams. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miller! Looking downfield, it's Owens. He's moving out of the pocket. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line.
And that is a big-time play for the offense. The defense knew coming into this game they had to keep this guy bottled up and keep him in the pocket. That didn't happen there. He was able to buy time, extend the play. Receivers are in scramble drill mode. He finds a guy. He's accurate, off schedule, and the defense now has to do a much better job keeping this guy contained, or they are going to get lit up just like that.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Now adjusting. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! Grab the shot. They're going to run it. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra. They'll send the tight end in motion. Handoff from the gun. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Using his legs, it's Turner. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. And the Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Crosses, just keeps moving. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throw.
Touchdown, Miller! And they take it in for 6 more points. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver.
Gashing the D on the right. Touchdown, Bears! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They put another one on the... Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll leave it with him. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, NIL as well. So So I don't expect many misses from this guy like that.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the change. It's first down at the 27. Here we go. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bears are marching down the field. Power football with the run. Powers through the defender. Touchdown, Baylor! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Back to throw, it's Owens. Under fire. Finds a man on the left. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the... They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. On the move, it's Jackson. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He's got 93 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He breaks a tackle.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to...
Lets it fly. And it's caught inside the 20. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. Quarterback empties his backfield. To the air, it's Owens. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. Caught behind the line, it's Williams. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. Looking for the goal line. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.